One, two, three. One, two, three.
Distinguished guests, to commence this morning.
Indo-Pacific Army Chief Conference, 49th Indo-Pacific Armies Management Seminar, and 11th Senior Enlisted Leaders Forum, SELF 2025. This is not the first time Malaysia has been blessed with such an opportunity. The Malaysian Army first had the honor to hosting the Pacific Army Management Seminars, the PAMS, and the Pacific Army Chiefs Conference back in 2001. We were once again privileged in 2016 to host IPAC, IPAM, and SELF, further deepening our commitment to regional cooperation. Today, in this hall, we are joined by the leadership of 25 nations, a living testament to the power of unity, trust, and friendship across our region. This is not merely a gathering, it is a symbol of commitment, a commitment to dialogue, to cooperation and to safeguarding the peace and stability of the Indo-Pacific. The chosen theme for this year's conference is Forging Synergy, Transforming Multinational Land Power Networks through Open Contact, captures both the agency and the promises of our time. Forging Synergy reminds us that strength is not built in isolation, but through the deliberate act of coming together, sharing, and learning from one another. Transforming multinational land power networks challenges us to think beyond borders, to reimagine our armies, not as separate entities, but as interconnected guardians of a common destiny. And through open contact, reminds us that trust is the foundation of cooperation, and dialogue is the bridge to action. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indo-Pacific region is vast, dynamic, and full of promises. Yet it is also a region where challenges, both traditional and non-traditional, can arise swiftly and unexpectedly. No nation, however strong, can stand alone against the complexities of our time. Our collective security and the prosperity depends on the depth of our partnerships and the strength of our networks. Here at IPAC, IPAM, and CEF 2025, we are given the opportunity to transform dialogue into understanding, understanding into cooperation, and cooperation into actions. This conference is not about word alone. It is about forging enduring bonds that will shape the future of our region. Distinguished guests, Malaysia is humbled to host you. We believe that geography makes us neighbors, but choice makes us partners. The choice we make today to engage openly, to trust, to synergize will define the stability and security of the Indo-Pacific for generations to come.
This time with a little bit of gusto, aloha! Aloha! We are fortunate to be here together with you and to share in what is an amazing opportunity to continue to build partnership, friendship, and mateship. So to General Hafiz, thank you for being a tremendous host. Thank you, Deputy Minister, for your hard work, dedication, and for the resiliency and resolve that your nation has shown as a great partner in this region, and your support of IPAC, IPAMS, and CELF. And let's give a round of applause to all of the individuals who had a hand in putting together this amazing opening ceremony and the entirety of this conference, which, from what I hear, is on the way to becoming the best IPAC, IPAMS, and CELF ever. There's a proverb that's used in many cultures that describes much of what I see in this audience today. It's our collective efforts to move forward together. And the proverb is, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And in this case, 12 chiefs of army, 25 delegations from all parts of the world have come together in this region with our gracious host, Malaysia, and the great work of the Malaysian Army to bring us to the 14th installment of IPAC, 49th IPAMS, and 11th Senior Enlisted Leader Forum. So for us, as the delegates, as the leads, as the leaders of our organizations, of our armies, of our land forces, to come together with a shared and common purpose of ensuring a free and open Indo-Pacific, I thank you for taking your time, for bringing your talents, and for assisting one another in our efforts to forge synergy in those missions. As General Hafiz said, the Indo-Pacific is vast. The way we describe it at USARPAC, it's from the Antarctic to the Arctic, and from India to the west coast of the United States. So to put it simply, it's from Hollywood to Bollywood, from polar bears to penguins, and everything in between. And we stand with you as we focus on what I think are my 3 priorities for our organization that I share with you today. And it's all built on the premise that there's no stronger human emotion than the feeling to belong. To belong to a team, a group, a family, in Hawaii we refer to it as an ohana, that has a common purpose, a common goal towards something that is transcendent. And in our case, for the case of IPAC, IPAMS, and self, it's about forging a lasting and durable peace through strength and partnerships that matter. First, our people. As land forces, as armies of our nations, we are people-centric in our approach to service. It is about human interaction. It's about our ability to be able to communicate, to connect from one to another. Most of our shared collective funding goes towards salary, not towards pieces of equipment, exquisite munitions, ships or planes. It's to ensure the viability of the sovereignty of our nations, which occurs on land. Second, our partnerships. Again, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Our partnerships are our asymmetric advantage in every challenge that we face, whether it's from an adversary or from some natural disaster in the Ring of Fire, where 8 of the 10 most costly natural disasters in the history of the world have occurred in this region. So our ability to forge together partnerships based on trust at a time when we're not in conflict or crisis is what will carry the day when we do find ourselves at a point of decision and in crisis or conflict. And then finally, prevail. We as land forces understand acutely that we have no other option. Our nations, the free world, the rules-based international order rely solely upon our ability to prevail in crisis and conflict. And for that, I thank you. Not just on behalf of me and my family, but on behalf of every freedom-loving person on the face of this earth. And I'll close with this. The freedom-loving people that we often overlook, that have the hardest, most difficult, challenging responsibility when it comes to service, especially for those in uniform, are our spouses. Our spouses have a wonderful program this week, and we're honored and blessed to have them accompany us as we work through some pretty challenging and thorny issues that require our very best selves. So I'd like to offer a round of applause for the spouses who are present today. Thank you for your service. And with that, I'd like to close. Part of the reason I was asked to do this is that I'm one of the most sought after speakers in the United States of America. Because I believe in the 3 B's. Be brief, have a friend who's brilliant like Chaplain Sabaz, and then be back in your seat. So thank you very much. Honored to be here with you. Mahalo.
It is now my honor to invite the Honorable Tuan Haji Adly bin Zahari.
Once again,